So let's look at our checklist before we go over what changes to make. So I gave everyone a little checklist like this. Okay, so our first one, actually, okay, so this was the paragraph that we had finished yesterday. And I gave everyone a little checklist, or you were supposed to get a little bit of a checklist to edit or revise the paragraph or our dialogue. Okay, so the first thing we're looking for when we revise or edit is organization. Does my writing have a beginning, middle, and an end? Okay. Next thing, content. Does my writing make sense? Does it have details that help the writer imagine what I'm describing? Remember, we did like 2 days of practice with adding details to our sentences. And then error-free. Do I have spelling errors? Okay, so go back and look at every single word, make sure it is spelled correctly. A good way to do that is to read your dialogue or paragraph backwards. Then you are making sure that you're looking at each individual word instead of a sentence as a whole. It's a very good way to check yourself. And number 4, mechanics. Do my sentences have capital letters and end marks in the correct places? Okay, so do I have capital letters at the beginning of each sentence? And do I have a period, a question mark, exclamation point at the end? And if I'm talking about dialogue, do I have quotation marks in the correct places? Or my end marks inside the quotation marks? Okay. We also want to make sure, like Harry Kane just said, we want to indent each new paragraph. And I'm going to go over what indenting is in just a second. And quality work. Is my writing neat and easy to read? Okay, so the worksheet I gave everyone had all of these things for you. So I'll send it home again and see if we can maybe figure out. So let's look at, Harry Kane said he indented. You indented each paragraph? Harry Kane?
Yes.
Yes, so can you tell me our first paragraph? So everyone, when we indent, we're going to move our first line of each paragraph in, just like that. Let me show you. Does everyone see what I just did there?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so the first line of each paragraph goes in a little bit. Harry Kane, where does our next paragraph need to be indented? Which words?
Before the word wow.
Before the word wow. So every time we have a new speaker, then we need to have a new paragraph and indent. Okay? All right, what's our next paragraph? Ronaldo, do you see it? What's our next paragraph?
He went inside.
Good job. That's our next one. Okay, so we need to indent that one. David, what's next? Where else do we need to indent?
He went inside the house.
Nope, we just indented that one. What's next? So we have an indent here, one here, one here. What's next?
The tower got struck by lightning.
Is this a new paragraph? That's the middle of a sentence. We don't start a paragraph in the middle of a sentence.
And the tower got struck.
Where's our new paragraph, David?
Got struck by lightning.
This is the middle of a sentence. How can we make a new paragraph in the middle of a sentence? Where do you see a line break? Look here. Do you see all this extra space here? This tells us that the paragraph is over. So where's the start of our new paragraph? Do you see all this extra space right here?
Yeah.
This tells us that the paragraph is over. So this paragraph finishes after arm. Where's our new paragraph?
This day is the worst day.
Okay, so we need to indent there. Okay, Alex, what's our next paragraph?
He stumbled home. It's the end of the...
That's the end. Where's the beginning of the next one?
Bluebird went home to take a bath.
Bluebird went home to take a bath. So now we have indented all of our paragraphs. Okay, does everyone see? We indent, we move the line over a little bit. And each new paragraph needs to be indented. Each time a new speaker says something, we need to indent, okay? All right, so we need to move on. We have a lot of work to do today. So let's look at beavers at work. Okay, we're gonna practice sequence writing today. Okay, we're gonna read something about beavers and then we're gonna write about it. So let's look at our vocabulary first. Does everyone see the picture here? Let's talk about some of our different words. So let's look at the word stream. What do we think the word stream means, Courage? What do you think the word stream means?
Like the river is small.
A small river. Excellent. A stream is a small river. Good job. Okay, does everyone see the stream? Here, I'll color it in so we can all see it more clearly. Okay, so we have a little stream here. Small river. Okay. All right, what about our next word? Dam. What is a dam? Myth, do you see the dam? What is a dam? What is the dam doing? We have our stream here. The water's going through here. So what's the dam doing? Do you know? Is the dam letting the water go by or is it stopping the water from going by?
Water going by.
Okay, it is stopping the water from going by. Good job. So a dam, so this dam, it looks like it's probably made from sticks and mud, and it is stopping the water from going by. Does anyone know about a dam in Vietnam? Do we have any dams that stop water in Vietnam? Anyone? What about the one in Hoa Binh? Who knows about a dam in Hoa Binh? A big one. Harry Kane, have you seen it?
Yes.
You know the name of it? In Vietnamese? You don't know the name? Say, Cherry, do you know the name of it? Miss Phương Anh, do you know the name of the dam in Hoa Binh?
The electric.
Yeah, like the hydro plant?
Dạ, thủy điện, đập thủy điện. Có biết không? Đập thủy điện Hòa Bình. Đem là cái đập ấy. Đập thủy điện Hòa Bình.
Does anyone know it? Lisa, do you know it? Okay. So that is another example of a dam. Okay, but that one is man-made, and this one is made by beavers. Okay? So a dam is just something that stops water from flowing. Okay, let's look at our next word, lodge. Does everyone see our lodge? What is a lodge, do we think? Anh Tom, what do you think a lodge is? Do you see the lodge over here?
Yes.
What might it be?
The beaver homes.
The beaver's home, very good. And where is the lodge? Is it on land or is it in the water?
In the water.
Okay, so we can say a lodge is a water home. And this particular lodge is a beaver's water home. Good job. All right, what about a pond? Jenna, Cherry, what is a pond?
A small lake.
Okay, good. A pond is a small lake. Our pond is over here. Okay, and last, a beaver. Hang on, what is a beaver?
Animals.
An animal. This is our beaver, and we can say beaver is a small mammal. Okay, it lives in the water and also on land, and it builds its house out of sticks. Good job, Klangan. Okay, so these are all of our vocabulary words. Easy peasy. Let's go on to just a couple more we're going to go over quickly. So we have building. So we all know building is a verb that means to make something like a house. Claws. Does everyone see the picture of the claws here? Okay, if you were an animal, show me your claws. Pretend you're an animal, show me your claws. Show them to me. Courage, let me see your claws. Okay, like this. If you're an animal, your claws would look like this. Right? We know tigers and lions and bears, they all have sharp claws. Claws are like sharp, pointy fingernails. All right, what about direction? When we're talking about direction, what do we mean? Lily, do you know any direction words?
Right.
Right. Okay, David, what's another direction word?
Right and left.
Okay, we have left. Okay. What else? Do we know any other direction words, David?
Left.
We already said left. Lily said right and left. What's another one?
Up. Monkey.
Okay, very good.
Aw.
We can also say up and down. What if we're talking about a compass here? Courage, tell me. Do you know any direction words?
West.
West. Very good. So west is going to be over here. Okay, Harry Kane, tell me one.
North.
North is up here. Say, who is this over here? Myth, tell me another direction word. We have north, west, what else? Myth, are you there? South, very good. South. And what is another direction word? Aisha, what's our last one?
East.
East. Good job. Okay. The entrance. The entrance is a place that you go into or enter. So, Lisa, what is the entrance to your house? What do you use for the entrance to your house? Do you use a window as the entrance to your house?
No.
What do we use?
A door.
A door. A door can be an entrance. Okay. What about Maradona? What's the entrance to our school? Do you know the entrance to Everest School? What is it? Is it a door? What do you think? No, what is it? You know the word for it?
No.
Does anyone know the word for the entrance to our school? No? Harry Kane, do you know it?
Gate.
A gate. Okay, we use a gate as the entrance to our school. Good job. Okay, scoop. Do we all see the scoop at the bottom here? So when we scoop something, we take a big handful and scoop it up. So a beaver can scoop dirt and mud to help make its home. Okay, what about sharp? Ronaldo, tell me something that is sharp. What can we use that is sharp to cut meat and vegetables?
A knife.
A knife is sharp. We can use it to cut things. Good job. And webbed. Who has webbed feet? Sophia, is your microphone working today? Is it working today, Sophia? No, I cannot hear you. Why don't you type it in to the chat, please? Alex, what is an animal that has webbed feet?
With feet.
Who has it?
Feet.
Webbed.
Wet feet.
Not wet, webbed. I'm going to circle it on here for you. Do you see the word webbed? Webbed means
A spider.
a spider does not have webbed feet. Webbed means when you have your toes like this and there's no space here. Your toes are connected by skin in the middle, like this. Do you see it? Can we look up a picture of webbed feet? Webbed feet are good for swimming.
Cute.
Cute, right? Look at his feet. Do you see those toes? There's skin in toes.
With the blue.
What animal is this?
Duck.
A duck.
Baby duck.
Okay, well, adult ducks also have webbed feet. So when you have skin that connects your toes like this, that means your feet are webbed.
It is a baby duck.
Uh-huh. What about adult ducks? Do they also have webbed feet?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, what other animals do we know? Cherry, what's another animal with webbed feet?
Goose.
Geese also have webbed feet for swimming, right? What else? Look at this little guy. Aisha, what other animals have webbed feet?
Duck.
Ducks? Yeah, we already said ducks. Who's this? You know this animal? Lisa, tell me.
A frog.
Is that a frog? That is definitely not a frog.
Not.
What is this guy? It says it right here.
Gecko.
Gecko. Geckos have webbed, well, I guess some geckos have webbed feet. Okay. Okay, so those are webbed feet. Okay, and our last one is working. We all know what working means. When you're working, you are doing a job. So let's read our Beavers at Work story, and then we're going to answer some questions. Okay, so let's look at our picture first. We have different parts labeled here. So we have our lodge. We know our lodges are beaver's home in the water. The pond is a small lake. The entrance to the beaver's home, an adult beaver, and kits. What do we think a kit is before we start? Say, Courage, what do you think a kit is?
Huh? A kid. I think it is a small beaver.
A small beaver or a baby beaver?
Baby beaver.
A baby beaver. Good. Kits are the baby beavers. And the entrance. Ronaldo, what do you notice about the entrance of the beaver's home or the lodge? Where is the entrance going? Where is the entrance? Is it above water up here or is it below the water?
It's at below the water.
It is below the water. So beavers have to go into the water, through the bottom, and up into their home. Okay, so let's read about it. Okay. Beavers are busy animals. When a beaver family moves to a new place, they start working right away. They start by building a dam. A dam stops water from moving down a stream. A dam can change the direction of a stream or make a new pond. After beavers build a dam, they build special water homes or lodges. Their bodies help them work well underwater. Beavers can close off their noses and ears to keep water out. Their strong back feet are webbed. Beavers use sticks and grass to build their homes. They also use mud. First, beavers use their sharp front teeth to cut wood. Then, they push the wood through the water to the lodge area where they stack the wood. Next, beavers use their claws to scoop up mud and grass. Finally, they pack the mud and grass on top of the lodge. It holds all of the sticks together. The entrance to the lodge is under the water. Beaver lodges help keep beavers safe from other animals. So let's answer some questions to make sure that we understand the article. Okay, so a beaver can change a stream by what? Goku, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How can beavers change a stream? Do they build a dam by scooping mud with their claws or moving to a new location? What do we think? Let's go back up and see. How can they change the water direction or change the stream? Can you read it from the story? Maradona, can you help us, please?
After build a dam, they build a special water home.
Does their water home stop or change the direction of water in a stream?
No.
What changes the direction of water in a stream?
The dam.
Okay. Can you read exactly the words that tell you from the paragraph, please?
A dam can change the direction of a stream or make a new pond.
Okay. So that is the answer to our question. A dam can change the direction of a stream or make a new pond. So beavers can change a stream by building a dam. Number 2, beavers build lodges so they can do what? Angtom, why do beavers build lodges? Let's look at why beavers build lodges so they can create new ponds, live inside them, or keep water out.
I know.
Do you see the word lodges in this story? Anywhere?
Yes.
Read the sentence.
Yes.
Read the sentence with the word lodges in it.
After beaver build dam, they build special water home or lodge.
Okay. So a lodge we know is a special water home. So beavers build lodges so they can do what, Angtom?
Keep water out.
Okay, let's go back and check.
No. I think it's live inside them.
It is live inside them because a lodge is a beaver's what? Anh Tom?
Home.
It is a beaver's home. So they build them to live inside. Okay. So now we need to organize our information. Okay, so we're going to organize our information, and then we're going to, for homework, you're going to write a paragraph that explains how beavers build lodges. Okay, so let's talk about what do beavers do first. So we have 3 minutes left. You can do this chart at home for homework, and then you can also do the paragraph for homework. Does everyone understand what we are doing for homework?
Yeah.
Lily, what is homework? Tell me.
We do the chart and we do the paragraph.
Okay, so everyone is going to fill out how do beavers make homes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 steps for a beaver building his home. You're going to fill out the chart with the 4 steps. Then you are going to write a paragraph using your plan and the 4 steps. And you also need to make sure you use sequence words. First, then, next, and finally. Does everyone understand?